Hey everyone, Trevor here, and we're back with another video, but this time we're not talking about gossipy news. Nope. Today we're going to the amazing continent of Africa to explore the economic powerhouses that are changing the world. Forget what you think you know about Africa because things have changed. We're talking about growing businesses, creative people, and a lot of possibilities. Get ready to be surprised as we look at the top 10 biggest economies in Africa. From the busy city of Lagos to the sunny beaches of Cape Town, we're taking you on a trip to see the Africa that's growing stronger and ready to take on the world. So get comfy, grab a snack, and get ready to learn about the money-making center of the world. First, we're going to the southern tip of Africa, to South Africa, the number one economy with a GDP of $373 billion. This isn't a shock. South Africa has been important globally for a long time, known for its industries and diverse economy. They have mining, farming, factories, you name it. From the gold mines of Johannesburg to the grape farms of Stellenbosch, South Africa has everything, but they're not stopping there. South Africa is also a leader in new ideas, with a growing tech scene and a focus on protecting the environment. Next, we're going to the land of pharaohs and pyramids, Egypt. Number 2 on our list, with a GDP of $347 billion, Egypt has a lot going for it. It's in a perfect spot between continents. Tourism brings in lots of money and farming feeds millions of people. But wait, there's more. Egypt is also growing its computer and internet technology businesses, with a young population that knows how to use technology. They're like an ancient civilization that's also looking towards the future. Now, let's travel across North Africa to Algeria, the biggest country in Africa by land. With a GDP of $266 billion, Algeria is all about oil. They're one of the world's biggest oil and gas sellers, and that's definitely helped their economy. But Algeria knows they can't depend on oil forever. They're working to grow other parts of their economy, investing in renewable energy, building roads and bridges, and trying to get businesses from other countries to invest in Algeria. They're like the student who gets perfect scores but still does extra credit. Chapter 4. Nigeria, the giant of Africa, is waking up. Now we're going to West Africa, to the country with the most people in Africa, Nigeria. With a GDP of $252 billion, Nigeria is a giant, and they're just getting started. They have tons of natural resources, lots of young people, and a culture that's known all over the world. Sure, they have some problems, but their potential is huge. From Nollywood to Afrobeat, Nigeria is super creative, and their business spirit is inspiring. Watch out, world, Nigeria is aiming for the top. Chapter 5. Ethiopia. From ancient roots to economic bloom. Let's fly over to the Horn of Africa, to a country full of history and culture, Ethiopia. With a GDP of $205 billion, Ethiopia's economy has been growing a lot. Businesses from other countries are investing in Ethiopia, and their farms are doing great. But it's not just farming. Ethiopia is also growing its factories and industries, and let's not forget their coffee. Ethiopia is where coffee came from, and the coffee beans are famous. Talk about a tasty way to grow an economy. Chapter 6. Morocco, the gateway to Africa, open for business. Now we're going to Morocco, a country between Africa and Europe. With a GDP of $152 billion, Morocco is known for its beautiful places, interesting culture, and people who love to start businesses. From the busy markets of Marrakesh to the modern city of Casablanca, Morocco has something for everyone. They've been spending money on roads, bridges, renewable energy, and tourism, making it a great place to visit and do business. Chapter 7. Kenya, the Silicon Savannah, where innovation roams free. Let's head to East Africa, to the land of safaris and new businesses, Kenya. With a GDP of $104 billion, Kenya has a culture where people love to start businesses. They have the Silicon Savannah, a place where new technology and mobile money ideas are born. But it's not just technology. Kenya has a growing middle class, lots of tourists and successful farms. They're like that friend who's good at everything and makes it look easy. Chapter 8. Angola, from oil dependence to diversification dreams. We're going back to southern Africa, to Angola, a country with lots of natural resources. With a GDP of $92 billion, Angola's economy has depended on oil for a long time, but they're trying to change that. They're investing in infrastructure, agriculture and tourism, trying to rely less on oil and grow other parts of their economy. It's hard work, but Angola wants to build a better future. Chapter 9, Côte d'Ivoire, the comeback kid of West Africa. Let's go to West Africa, to Côte d'Ivoire, a country that has faced difficulties but is now growing again. With a GDP of $86 billion, Côte d'Ivoire's economy is getting stronger, attracting investments and creating a good environment for businesses. They've been investing in infrastructure, agriculture and manufacturing, and it's working. Côte d'Ivoire shows how strong people can be and how important it is to never give up. Chapter 10, Tanzania, land of Kilimanjaro and economic opportunity. Finally, we're in East Africa, in the land of Kilimanjaro, Tanzania. With a GDP of $79 billion, Tanzania has a lot going for it. They have gold, diamonds, good farmland and amazing animals. Their farms grow many different things and more tourists are visiting. Tanzania is like a hidden treasure that people are starting to find, and they're just getting started. So there you have it, the top 10 biggest economies in Africa, each with its own strengths, challenges and possibilities. From South Africa's factories to Tanzania's natural resources, these countries are showing that Africa is not what it used to be. This is a continent that's moving forward, a continent of new ideas, new businesses and lots of opportunities. The old stories are changing and Africa's future is very bright. So, what are you waiting for? Go explore, invest and be a part of Africa's success stories.